Welcome to Debbie Podcast. Thank you for come to me. Must be very romantic. Imagine it. Him and her, the two of them sat by the window watching the rain fall. From time to time it rained again. Hit them in the face, so cool. Rain is the time for him to tell stories and let her listen. He told a lot of stories, told stories that any village child had been. Those stories were so ordinary, but somehow he liked hearing it so much. Sometimes, it was listening attentively to his endless talk when a mischievous wind blew and made its sideburns flutter. And a child like him is carefree. Just carefree. Tuck her hair behind her ear. It's fine with a child, but young boys don't dare to offend like that. But this is just a kid, just two kids. It's such a normal thing, but when it grows up, it is a very beautiful memory, while the person who caused that memory has long forgotten it. Just like that, he and it grew up together, innocent, carefree, pure, with a beautiful friendship that seems to be the most beautiful in this world. They can share everything together. It used to carelessly tell him the frustrations that the person it likes. Of course it wasn't him then. How angry he was. She innocently asked him trivial questions, sometimes comparing herself to other girls in the most childish way. And he still carelessly pokes at it, messes up its hair. Sometimes he accidentally grabs her hand and drags her out to play, which sometimes reminds her of sitting and laughing alone. Autism. He carelessly taught it to learn and it kept frowning innocently, criticizing this teacher for being so difficult. She didn't know he was difficult. Humiliating her little by little was because he really wanted her to get better. At that time, it did not expect that one day I would have to fumble and find those days as hopelessly as today. Absorbed, for nearly 4 years, it and he went together in the innocent laughter of school age. The happy memories are indescribable, but the sadness is not less, and the older it gets, the more it has to cry for him. From the times of aimless sulking, it and he seemed to no longer walk together. The children, that is, he and he grew up, were very different. He was no longer as lazy as before. He studied hard and added his natural intelligence. He entered the path of specializing in math. It felt that the village scene was no longer there, surrounded by his beloved children, well-educated, talented people, the latest of what he called luxury. As for him, he is still the same as before, but now he feels that he is not worthy of such a good friend. It tries to chase him, tries everything just for him. Finally satisfied with that, it also followed him. In that 5th grade, 1st and 3rd were him and her. But as for his glorious professional career, it gave up. In general, in terms of studying, compared to him, he felt that he was so small and incompetent, so he was the biggest motivation for him to strive and try harder every day. I have a good friend for me. Chase. That's good sometimes, isn't it?